Hi, it's Mark Smith. It's the 8th of November 2019. I'm from DCP Litigation Holdings. We're now having a look at the Caernarvon Cherry Proprietary Limited profile on our webpage, and that's at dcpartners.solutions. So you can Google that, and we're having a look at, should be right on the same page as where you are now, and we're having a look at the profile of Caernarvon Cherry. It is a fruit packer and marketer based at 474 Canobolas Rd at Orange, and it, according to our searches, it does not own any real estate. We're having a look at this profile because a large number of people are considering joining this class action, and we want people to be aware of what the prospects realistically are. The company doesn't own real estate, as I mentioned, but it has a very, very nice business packing and selling fruit, formerly for Bonny Glen. It packed and sold fruit for Bonny Glen, and also being apples. It's got a contract with Woolworths, and it's known to sell apples elsewhere. And it also packs cherries, and many of those go to export. And in relation to that, there's a statement of claim on in the New South Wales District Court. We look at that further down the page. Present known cases against Caernarvon Cherry. There's a very large claim sitting before the District Court today. It may go nowhere, but we'll see. So that's out there. So claimants in this class action need to have a good idea of who it is that we're claiming against, and what assets there might be. So they do have a very nice business supplying apples to Woolworths. Obviously, that's fraud in itself, and they're very heavily dependent on Woolworths. But sure, I gather that they're turning over a lot of money. So that's a plus for the class action. The fact that they're dependent on Woolworths is a plus and a minus, I guess. So the class action, with them being a marketer and packer of fruit, the class action is really at the core is whether Caernarvon has acted properly, if we can use that word, under the Horticultural Code of Conduct, and whether they've acted properly in other ways as well, the rules of equity and the common law of New South Wales acknowledge. And so we're having a look at that. Apart from the goodwill that they carry, our inquiries are that there is a fruit grader, a cherry grader. We don't know about the apple grader, but there is a cherry grader, and that belongs to Caernarvon Cherry Company Proprietary Limited, and that had a cost well in excess of $1 million. That was in 2013. It may well be less now. So we've got to weigh that all up. The directors are Bernard and Fiona Hall, their husband and wife, and Bernard's the son of Fred and Pam, brother of Tim. So there's links there to the Hall family, some particulars that we've put together on their property holdings and those sorts of things. The current place of business, currently 474 Canobolas Road, but look, that depends on Bernard. Bernard or one of his companies is the purchaser, but under a contract at public auction from the 24th of July this year. But we're now on the 8th of November, more than 108 days, I think it is, and it's usually a 42-day contract, and we're told that there's what's called a notice to complete. So there's the liquidator of those companies, and that's the liquidator of those companies has run out of time and run out of patience. So It remains to be seen whether after the 14th of November they've got a business that is a going concern and operating from that same address. We've included a number of other links there on our webpage to the civil case that I talked about earlier, a link there about the class action, and some links there about copies of the judgment between Tim and Bernard about the disillusionment of the partnership, and some more things about the bona fides of the Hall family, their balance sheet, and a few other things. So if you're considering joining the class action, it isn't going to commence until after the current cherry season, until after everyone has banked their current returns and can do this cleanly. And so you've got plenty of time. There's a couple of months between now and when it will be filed, and you can talk to me confidentially on 1300 327 123. Mark Smith is my name. I'd love to talk to you. Otherwise, use the chat buttons in the bottom corners of the screen. You can chat to me online, and I will, I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. Either that or one of our lawyers or whoever. So if you've got any questions, if you've got any information, love to talk to you, love to share information with you, and hopefully get us a good outcome for everyone. Thank you.